The Roman centurion's servant holds several implications. Namely, that demonic possession is not a psychological condition, but an external and objective phenomena which infects the subjective psyche from the outside, not from the inside as psychologists try to suggest. For the centurion's servant himself is not aware of the request which his master has made to Christ, and yet this request, not made by the possessed party, but made by someone with authority over the possessed party, is granted by Christ, without the servant's own conscious awareness, implying that possession and depossession is entirely out with the control of the individual, giving grace beyond the subject himself. Sometimes the individual has been taken by Satan too completely to restore themselves from sin, and so must rely on the charitable appeal of friends on their behalf to rid the demon from the body. And make no mistake, the problem of possession can manifest entirely physically as well as psychologically. We don't know where the evil spirit comes from, but its removal can have immediate effects on the body. The centurion, in the case of the centurion, I think it was within the hour, or something along those lines. The centurion is also displaying the virtues of charity and humility. He personifies them indeed. For self-possession to work, that is, depossessing yourself, if you have no friends to lobby Christ on your behalf, the self-enacted virtues of the centurion, that is, by embodying the centurion yourself, those virtues of humility and charity, such virtues, done on a habitual basis and daily basis, they are sufficient to perform a self-depossession. Where modern psychology teaches that talking and reflecting on the self, on your problems, on your past, is what is required in order to fight depression, Christ, in fact, teaches the very opposite, that the very cause of the problem, the root of depression, is precisely obsession and pity for oneself. So in other words, psychiatry is encouraging matters to get worse. Depossession can only be successful when one rids themselves of ego and self-concern. In the words of John, I must become less and he must become more. Or in the words of Christ himself, whosoever tries to save his own life will lose it, but whosoever gives up his own life for my sake will find it.